Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
I can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
Revelio.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio. The door is looking at us.
We're good at sneaking about. You'll see. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Bombarda. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this.
Confringo.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still
Revelio.
can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Such arrogance.
Revelio. We'll need to get across this gap somehow. Accio. We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Bombarda! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Descendo! Accio! Bombarda!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through safely on. We're being watched. By a door. Revelio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Yes, of course.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure
Revelio.
books I read during the summer holidays.
Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Let's take a look around, Armeet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here.
Revelio.
Could they be building?
Revelio. Descendo. Imperial. Accio. Bombarda. Defender.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The
Revelio.
flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
suffer.
Defender! Bombarder! Protector! Stupid!
Think you're clever, don't you?
Confringo!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Bombarder! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Bombarder! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Capolso! Revelio! Depulso! Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Was that your best? Are you sure you're not
Imperial. Levioso.
Release me!
You can't stop us.
Levioso. Default. Glacius. Defender. Confringo.
But this is written now.
Descendo.
I won't rest.
Look at you. Well done.
Michael Tim before you were born.
Descendo. Glacius. Confringo. Stupefy. Defendo. Potato. Stupefy. Descendo. Descendo.
Back for the finish.
Capolso. Expelliarmus.
How childish.
Confringo. Descendo. Defendo. Potato.
For the finish. Get away with that.
Glacius.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Capolso.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Revelio. Confirmed what she needed to. Revelio.
Even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Bombarder.
Leverage that cat again, huh?
Imperium.
I am...
Levioso!
Descender. Ringo. Defender.
Protego!
Descender.
Levioso!
The flames consume you! Confringo!
Defender. Superfly.
Time to teach! Don't drop right now!
Stupefy. Confringo.
Levioso!
Defender. Glacius. Stupefy. Imperial.
Levioso!
You won't
escape with this!
I'm scared of heights!
Levioso!
All right! Someone get this!
Levioso! Is that best?
What is this?
Descender.
Stop spinning around like a pennywhiz!
Accio. Bombarda.
Levioso!
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Levioso!
Revelio. Confringo. A location marked on the map isn't far from here. Revelio.
They say you're hard to hit, but that won't stop me.
I dream of making a better world. Well, I'll check you.
Descendo.
No.
Revelio. Descendo. Confringo. Glacius. Defender.
Confringo!
Lucifer. Imperial. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Crucible. Depulso.
Real quick,
Don't go down easy.
a lucky shot.
You've made a mistake.
Hunt begins.
Expelliarmus. Depulso. Glacius. Confringo. Ascendo.
Look what you've done. You pay for that.
Depulso. Leviosa.
What have you done?
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Nardos. Depulso. Descendo. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Imperial. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away.
Revelio.
Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Glacius. Defender. Revelio.
Levioso!
Protego.
You after the golden snitch, Levioso! Levioso!
Defender. Descendo. Accio. Revelio.
Make a wrong foot in soon, my friend, and I shall be waiting.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Nothing over here either.
Focus totality. Revelio.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on you.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Revelio. Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Now here's Professor Fig. The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I did?
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
I hope it's not about anything I've been.
哦，真的太久没开了，没错。
If you must speak with me,
我快忘记怎么玩了。
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How
而且
how delightful to
这个
see
季节正好对到圣诞节啊！
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might.
圣诞节就是要护送新民特工这个游戏片呢。
Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor?
我现在喝下变身药水，变成那个变成教授了。
He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good, good.
是不是感觉怪怪的？
I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job.
太假了，是不是被识破了？
I shall never...
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
我看教授在翻跟斗啊。
Attention, Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
靠！
But Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set
另
of
一只耳
ears.
朵开始死痒了。
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
完蛋了，完蛋了，忘了。
Of course, I
谁知道？
Master does remember it.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
靠！
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing
永
Scrope.
远纯种。
It is
靠
always pure.
Always pure.
Obviously. And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
Toujours pure.
Thank you.
Toujours
Never
pure.
speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's
另
way.
外一只耳朵在痒。
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out
变
of
身
sight.
失效时躲着。啊！往后，往后，还在打嗝。
Ah, made it just in time. It's wearing off.
一直在打嗝。
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the
石像
password
鬼
to the gargoyle.
什么什么什么什么 pure，我知道英文是 always pure。哎，主线还没跑出来。很可惜啊，这些都只是 skin 而已，没有任何的效果，很可惜啊。
Revelio.
哎，出来了，主线出来了。 装甲骑士，哦，疯了哦！我靠！我操！你疯了啊你！真的疯了！
Revelio.
嗯，刚才这边是还在上面，好像在上面。 亮亮亮在上面。
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
爱你居 Garys。
Revelio.
好像在楼上。吃个坚果啊！
Aloha Mora.
对。
Revelio.
哇，校长室里面一堆东西啊！夏普欸。 哇，好温馨的房间哦！
Revelio.
太远了。在这里。 好哦。
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
等一下哦。
Lumos.
蝴蝶不知道在哪。
Revelio.
哎，在上面。好，现在看这个哦，石像鬼。什么 pure 的。
Pure.
哦。
Revelio.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
永远纯种。纯色的肖像。
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
哇，真的一堆东西。 校长，你这边太多宝物了吧你？贝尔维纳。天鹅座学会了爬行。
Revelio.
在更上面。这里，分类帽哎。
Revelio.
这是什么啊？这可以打得开吗
Confringo. Revelio.
哟，这怎么打开？
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
还有时间喝茶你？生发水胡须啦！不要再喝茶了。
That must be the pedestal.
哦，哦，哇哦，去哪啦
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald?
我靠，整个是黑白的。
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
尼亚姆。
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
哦，黑白的哎。
Swiftly and cautiously.
叫做尼亚姆。
Use the tools you
林纳
encounter
布。
to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
我靠！穿过小镇了不被看见。隐形斗篷吗？
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
哦。哦。富极限森林。 哇，这个已经蜘蛛人了，已经变蜘蛛人了。一进去吗？这里，这已经变蜘蛛人了。啊，也不能用。 也不能用法术啊！
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Is 不是会往回啊？它会回头哎。什么奇怪的空间？诶，你没看到，你没看到，你没看到。
I see a staircase straight ahead.
你下面有没有看到？啥都哎！啥奇怪的空间？
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
哦！赶快上去，赶快上去！黑暗杂种犬，死神的黑暗杂种犬。
This is my chance. Come and leave.
不要叫，不要叫！不要哈哈叫。
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
我靠！被发现。从哪边呢？
I'd best move while I can.
我从这里。
Eve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
怎么想办法绕过他们？他转头了。推，快点！死神在前面呢。
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
哪里？这里吗？
Closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
哦，这边。
Now's my chance.
要求嘞。
That's the way forward.
神秘斗篷，哇！
I think I'm
隐
invisible.
形斗篷了哎，连死神都看不到你了。
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
连死神都看不到你。
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You can't see me.
You can't see me.
You have outrun death thus far.
哒哒哒哒。哒哒哒哒。
But this time you will be unable
哒
to
哒哒
hide.
哒。
Wield the wand you see
You
before
can't see me.
Do not squander its
摆出一
extraordinary
个
power.
5根手指头摆在脸前摇晃的手势。哒哒哒哒。 Hello，
I've never felt such power.
神秘魔杖哎，然后呢？哦呦，哎，哦，哎呦。 哎、我只能用这4种哎，我没办法指派其他的哎。哦，好猛哦！走，酷！这样代表我可以打倒死神哦。来吧。 对呀，有猛哦！对，真的很不错哎，一个不同黑白的画风，拉锁术。
Descendo. Potato. Stupefy. Descendo. Bombarda. Stupefy. Descendo. Stupefy.
好酷哦！
Bombarda.
这样这种画风。
Descendo. Potato.
哦，怎么那么多啊？我是可以，哎，不行哎，一定要打败哎。
Descendo. Depulse. Descendo. Descendo. Bombarda.
死完暗影。
Defender. Depulse. Descendo.
哦。觉得用这一根施法的感觉不太一样。
Defender. Bombarda.
用 这跟魔杖施法的感觉不太一样。
Revelio。
酷的画风哦！来了吧，要战斗了吧？是跟死神搏斗的意思吗？来吧，来吧，来吧！感觉他会叫一堆小兵哎。我靠！哎，还有山怪哎，死亡山怪。死神山怪，山怪解决好了，山怪血太厚了。靠！又一只山怪。哎，吓死了！山怪很难缠。山怪很难缠。哎！还有吧？要打 BOSS 了吗？富吉先生，来吧！啊，又是山怪，还不能打你呀！哎呦！哎，靠！闪错地方，两只山怪。哎，来，他要冲了。哎！山怪很烦。哎！怎么从后面变态？喜欢哎，色情。哎，不可以这种变态，只能从后面来。靠！刚才施错法术了啊！哎，臭狗狗！来，终于哦，臭死神！打你了没？ 又怎么回事
A simple stone. This must be for me.
神秘石头。黑白世界结束了没？感觉还没，还要继续耶。
You are far from finished.
She's gone. Dear sweet Neve.
啊，尼亚姆变那部戏啊？怎么会这样？啊，这是坟墓。哇，太虚幻了，太虚幻了。
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my
变
former
换出他
self.
的阴影。哇靠，这个绘图真的很棒，黑白的，很像手绘画风。
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you
好漂亮
can
哦。
eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
说这个黑白画的那个力与美好棒哦。
Remember that
我一直在
as you
欣赏这
witness
雕
my
像
memory.，
赞。又要流眼泪了。跟前几个试炼一样，都会流眼泪，只是黑白的。又要看回忆了。
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Was
哦
it?，
这个就是让他爸
Personally,
远离
don't
痛
worry
苦
about
的
the
这个
strands of emotion or the traces that this magic
伊
leaves.
西朵拉。
I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands, it
saw
can...
what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
我靠！
What are you doing?
哎，
Breathe it in.
我靠！他在吸食那些啊，好恶哦！
Oh, Isadora.
他在吸食
This must
吸
stop.
食痛苦啊！
All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
难怪会变得越来越怪。怪人，怪人。伊西朵拉。对啊，不是黑白的，你怎么在这？你不是在校长办公室吗？
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
第四个人出现了。
It is, and I have.
But you are so
young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father,
未
from
经
Professor
对方同意
Fitzgerald,
耶，真的是
without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more,
令人
she
发
said that
指。
she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
火烧威士忌。OK， 今天先到这边，感谢各位，感谢各位。下一次再来解那个黑魔法的任务，山的阴影下这个黑魔法的任务，下一次再来解这个。拜拜拜拜拜拜。
88,811.
8881。8881。